Next tool in the Boolean system to look at is this one, which is intersect solids. And I have a couple of cylinders on the screen here which I'm going to use. So I'm going to first move this cylinder with its center, so center snap, to the center snap of this one. So the centroids of both cylinders are now connected. So there's my shape. Now when I start the tool, which is this one, look at the tool settings window, and I have the same selection of keeping originals. And it really doesn't matter much with this tool whether you keep originals or not, in terms of the actual final shape which is generated by the tool. You'll see why in a second. So I'm leaving mine at none. And I'm going to select the large cylinder first and the small cylinder second and data point. And that's the resulting shape. That's the intersection of these two cylinders. And there really is no other possible shape to be created. There's simply one intersection, and that's that. So all that the keep original settings do is simply keep either of the two original cylinders, but that's all. Let's move on a little bit and look at this shape here. Now let's say I want to draw this shape, and it looks a relatively simple one, but if you wanted to use the Intersect Solids tool to do this, and it does work out quite well, it does take a little thought as to how to do it. Now if you look at this shape orthographically, the plan view looks like a circle with a line across, the front view looks like a square, and the right side view looks like a triangle. Trust me on that, you can draw it if you want, but that's what you'll find. So I need to create a series of solids which, when intersecting, will create this shape. I'm going to first draw a cylinder solid. I want a radius of 10 units and a depth of 15 units. Now that's the same shape as the original base of this and the original height. Now I need another solid to intersect with this. And that really means I'm going to have to draw a profile and extrude it. So I'll do that too, but I'm going to change the color. And I'm going to use SmartLine. I'm going to draw this on its own. My base here is 20. That's 10 radius, total 20. There's my baseline. Now I need a vertical line which is 15 units above the center line. So I'm going to hit O to put the compass there, change the orientation, tell it to go up 15. Data point, bring it back down to the closing. And now I have a shape. So now I'm going to move my profile from its midpoint of the base here to the midpoint of my base circle. And I need to move it out in this direction, and I can drop it right there. Now what I've done, of course, is to align it with the base of my cylinder. Now I can extrude this, and I can take it right past, doesn't matter how far it goes. Now I can use the Intersect Solids tool and select my two solids. So I'll select that one, and data point, and let's have a look at this thing. There. So that's done. So it's actually quite simple, but it does take a little bit of thought to figure out exactly how to do some of these things. And this is why you need to be fully aware of all of the tools, especially the editing tools, and have a good idea of what they do and how you might be able to create a solid shape from those tools. So please practice that, just to get the idea of it and to understand how solids can be generated from other solids.